We pulling?
Alright, so Smolderon is the third to last boss of the raid and has two alternating phases. The main mechanic of phase 1 is a big group soak on the current tank that a different half of the raid needs to soak each time, and the tanks need to taunt swap after each one. Unfortunately, you can't pre-assign the soaks because a random half of the raid gets these circles around them that pulse damage to anyone inside, and soaking with the circles would be pretty damn rough. So if you do get a circle, spread out, and if you don't get a circle, move into the soak. The soak puts a heal absorb on everyone it hits, which the healers need to heal through as soon as possible, and then everyone needs to dodge the circles that get dropped on the ground after each absorb gets removed. On heroic, the soak also makes the tank explode on the raid after a few seconds, so they need to run away to remove the damage. And also on heroic, the circle debuffs shoot these flame waves everywhere when the debuff falls off, and everyone needs to pay close attention to dodging these because there are a lot of them. Other than that, there's also some swirlies to dodge that leave fire on the ground for the rest of the fight. Just try to keep the boss away from the fire so you have some room to work with. When the boss gets to full energy, he runs to the middle of the room and starts phase 2. This phase is all about dodging these random rings of fire on the ground that do big damage to anyone inside of them for a couple of seconds. The other important thing everyone has to do is soak the little fire orbs that come out of each player at the beginning of the phase. You can only see your own orbs, and you have to prevent them from getting to the boss and giving him a permanent damage buff. Soaking the orbs also gives you a huge damage and healing buff for 20 seconds, so save some cooldowns for this part and blast while you're dodging the rings of fire. After a while, the boss goes back to phase 1 and it's rinse and repeat. Just be aware that he hard enrages after he gets to full energy a certain amount of times, 6 on normal and 4 on heroic, making this a big DPS race. And that's pretty much it. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. They get early access to all of our videos, so if you're interested in that, check out the links below. And sign up to our newsletter to get extra raid strats, written guides, and so much more. Peace.